Imagine a man being tortured. His master, in a blind fury, is twisting his leg, pushing it far beyond its breaking point. Most people would scream, beg for mercy, or fight back with every fiber of their being. But this man, he looked his master right in the eye, not with hatred, but with a terrifying, icy calm. He uttered, four simple words, "You will break it." And then the bones snapped. The master stumbled back, panting, horrified by his own violence. The slave didn't even flinch. He glanced down at his ruined leg, then back at his master, and simply said, "Did I not tell you that it would break?" This isn't a scene from some dark historical drama. This was the real life of Epictetus the slave, who became a king of the mind. Epictetus spent 30 years as a slave in the household of a high-ranking secretary to the Roman emperor, Nero. Think about that for a moment. 30 years of having no rights, no property, and no control over your own body. Yet, while his body was in chains, Epictetus discovered a secret that most so-called free people never find. Your mind is a fortress, and no one can enter it unless you hand them the keys. He realized his master could control his body, could beat him, could even kill him, but his master could never control his opinion, his judgment, or his will. This powerful insight is the very core of Stoicism. So, why does this ancient story matter to us today, scrolling through our feeds? Because, in many ways, we are also slaves to things we can't control. We let our day be ruined by a traffic jam. We get angry at the weather. We feel broken by a mean comment from a stranger on the internet. We chain our happiness to things that are completely outside of our power. Epictetus taught that everything in life falls into two simple buckets. First, the things we control, our thoughts, our intentions, and our reactions. And second, the things we don't control. Basically, everything else. Other people's opinions, the stock market, the weather, and yes, even our own health and body. When his leg broke, Epictetus didn't see it as a life-ending tragedy. Ebioethet, as a dispreferred indifferent. It's not something he wanted, but it couldn't touch his inner self. He famously said, "Sickness is a hindrance to the body, but not to the will, unless the will consents. Lameness is a hindrance to the leg, but not to the will. Your body can be broken, but your spirit, your will, remains untouchable." Eventually, Epictetus was granted his freedom. He didn't seek wealth or revenge. He moved to Greece and opened a school. He lived in a tiny hut with nothing but a straw mat and a lamp. Yet, the most powerful men in the world, including the Roman emperor, had traveled across the sea just to hear him speak. His lectures were written down by a student, and hundreds of years later, these same words became the secret weapon of Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man on earth, as he guided Rome through plagues and endless wars. The next time life twists your egg with her, it's a job loss, a difficult breakup, or a health scare, remember that you are not your circumstances. You are the choice you make. Asterisk within asterisk. Those circumstances, you are the response. In that room, with the broken bone and the stunned silence, the master was the one who was truly enslaved, a slave to his own uncontrollable anger. Epictetus, even with a shattered leg, was the only one in that room who was truly free. Think about what you're giving power over your mind. Is it worth it? Thanks for watching.